guys, so today I'm showing you how I perfect my perfect brow. You guys know that brows are so important, and I clearly look very different with foundation and everything on but no eyebrows. It does not look on fleek. And I feel like eyebrows are just such an important thing nowadays, but I always say eyebrows are sisters and not twins, because everybody has eyebrows that are very different. Mine definitely don't do the same thing, so I try to get them to look a little bit more even, but you know, sometimes they want to fight against me. But today I'm going to show you exactly what I do to get my perfect brow, and it should be very easy to do. I'm working in collaboration with House of Fraser on their beauty confidential events that are going to be happening in stores all over from the 7th to the 22nd of September. I believe there's £10 off 30 products when you buy a House of Fraser favourite, and they've got some amazing things, so definitely check out my links below and get into store. There's going to be lots of activities happening, and if you want to top up on your beauty, this is going to be the time to do it. So in the meantime, get comfortable and I'm going to show you what I do to get the perfect brow. So this video is going to be a chatty video, and I'm probably going to take a little bit more time on doing my brows. So they take about 10 minutes usually, and I do feel like brows are the things that take me the longest. Like eyeshadow is really quick, but the brows have to be on fleek basically. So I'm gonna start off by using simply a spoolie. I've actually got the Lancome eyebrow reshaper. This is a brush, it's got a spoolie on the end, and it also has this kind of fan shaped brush that's nice and hard. I'm going to tell you why this side of the brush is amazing, but you always need a spoolie in your life to tame those bad boys. And I'm using this Shiseido Full Lash Serum, which you can use on your eyelashes and on your brows. I've got quite thin brows, but this serum is good just, you know, to apply before you put on makeup, and maybe if you want to do it at night as well, if you kind of want to fill those out. So I've started using this on the hope that it's going to help me get some thickness, and I genuinely don't really do much to my brows nowadays. I just tweeze them once in a while just to neaten them up, but I used to get them threaded, and I just feel like my brows are just thin enough as they are already, so just relax on that. So I really love this eyebrow tamer, which is from Urban Decay, and this is just a flexible hold clear brow gel, and I like to brush my brows up a little bit just so they look a little bit more fluffy, and when I get, you know, brushing and putting everything in, they look a little bit more natural. So next I'm using the Bobbi Brown Brow Kit, and if you don't know about this, get to know. It's got two colours in it. It's mahogany and sable, and one's a more of a warmer brown and one's more of a grayer brown. And I found that when you use a powder eyebrow kit, you get a much more natural looking brow that is buildable. I think when you use something like a gel or a pencil, you don't have much room to play with. Once you've drawn that line, you're over. But I feel like with this, you're able to get hair-like strokes. It's got a really nice hard brush as well that you can basically just brush each little hair in, and it genuinely looks very hair-like. And I just do it in an upward motion. And I like to take my brow down closer to my eye. And I also bring my brows in a little further as well, probably not that much. So obviously they're not perfect, and I'm just gonna literally brush some of the excess I have out, and I've done mine in a way so they look a little bit hairy like. So the key thing you have to do to really get those perfect looking brows is to conceal, and that's why I really like this brush, because this side has got this kind of tapered edge, and it's really quite a coarse brush as well, so it doesn't bleed. And I just use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer just to create a nice neat line underneath to create almost like a perfectly tidy brow. And this is great if you haven't, like, you know, had them waxed or they're looking a little bit, you know, rough. This is a really good way to make your brows look really neat. Now, I don't mind using a pencil. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Brow Beater. I'm just going to add a little bit more just thickness to the front of my brow underneath. I like kind of drawing a really simple line underneath. And then also just using a spoolie at the very front again, just to cause some kind of fading, really does make them look a lot more natural and perfect. Right guys, that is how I get my perfect brows. I'm going to finish off the rest of my face and then you'll see my finished look. So guys, that is the end of this eyebrow tutorial. It should be quite quick because brows are relatively easy to do. You kind of just need the tools and the know-how and then you can do it. And it took me ages to perfect my brows. And I always say eyebrows are sisters, not twins. They are slightly different shapes because you know what, my eyebrows are just naturally different shape. But I hope you guys enjoyed. As mentioned, I am working in collaboration with House of Fraser, who've got their Beauty Confidential events that are happening in store all over. You can get £10 off some amazing products, so make sure you check out my link below. And if you want to top up on your makeup collection, this is definitely going to be the time to do it. So check out my link below and I'll have all the details about it. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you all later. Bye. So guys, today I have a get ready with me and it is inspired by the end of the world. I've been working with Yumi and the Apocalypse, a new show that's coming out on Sky One, and it got me thinking, if I knew the end of the world was coming, what would I actually do? What would be my favourite foods, my favourite people? What would be my last look, and who would I want to spend my last moments with? So today, that's exactly what I am sharing with you, and hopefully it inspires you to ask yourself those questions. You know, what would you do if you knew the end of the world was coming?